Hi there, I'm Laura Gwyn, Gail Gwyn Properties, and this is your December market update. We have this in a playlist on our YouTube channel, so if you know of anybody looking for real estate advice, please refer them there. In this first video, we're going to be talking about, it's the introduction, recovery, and forbearance. I pay a company to gather a ton of data and help me understand it, so much credit and appreciation goes out to Keeping Current Matters, who I work with very closely on a number of marketing tools. Our winter home buyer and seller guides are out. They can be obtained at my blog at lauragwyn.com. You're welcome to any information that I have. If you ever have to provide your name and email address, rest assured I'm just tracking data and who's obtaining the information. It's never sold or shared. We're going to be going to take a look at supply and demand, forbearance, pricing, mortgage rates, and appreciation today. I'm going to be touching on the questions and concerns that I'm hearing a lot about, as well as touch a little bit on the headlines that you're either already seeing or going to see. Buyers and sellers quickly jump back into the market after taking a break during the election week. So I want to get right to the most pressing questions and concerns of people. In our housing market recovery index slide here, we've been looking at this slide all summer and into the fall during the pandemic and have been watching closely the four components of demand, supply, price, and time on the market. We see that dip, but we see it coming back. We've settled into a very nice place, actually. We've talked about the pending deals, showings, and purchase applications all being up. The one thing that is down is inventory, and it has been all year, as you know. But settling into a very nice market, still above that February 1st baseline that we saw earlier in the year before our pandemic took that dip on that first closure or lockdown. We've been talking a lot about how the record low interest rates and people's needs for home during the pandemic lockdowns has taken on a new meaning, and that's why you see this improvement. In our next forbearance slide here, over the last several months, the number of folks in active forbearance has dropped. We've updated you on that previously, so let's just go straight to the Mortgage Brokers Association slide. It's showing you what happened as people exited from their forbearance plan. You can see a lot of green there. The green, 54.6% of the people either paid their loan in full, made their payments, or it brought them current upon the end of their agreement. A lot of people applied initially and then determined that things were stable enough that they didn't feel that they needed it. So the blue, 30.7% are in some form of workout. They went through a modification or a deferral in their loan, and they're saying, hey, look, it did what it was intended to do for us. The red, 14.7%, are in some form of trouble. The majority don't have a loss mitigation plan yet, or as showing here, 1.9% are in some kind of short sale or deed in lieu of sale situation. My primary concern is that those in that short sale category, they could possibly even be considering giving it back to their bank. They don't know that they most likely have equity in their home. So if you hear of anyone talking about being in forbearance, please ask them to contact me. I want to make sure that they're educated and on a firm, solid plan to keeping their home. Lots of situations arise, and those are free, confidential Zoom appointments where I can show them their home online, talk them through what they owe and what they could sell it for, etc., and come out on the other side. No reason for people to be struggling alone, so please give out my name. That's what I'm here for. We don't need them turning into potential foreclosures. This next slide, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau came out recently with the 5 steps to ask for a mortgage forbearance due to coronavirus. It lays out reaching out to your servicer. It's important that you use your mortgage statement to avoid scams. Tell them your situation. Ask if you're eligible for protection under the CARES Act. If you are, ask what happens when your forbearance period ends. I can send you this slide, you can screenshot it, or I can send you the article on my blog if you can't find it at lauragwyn.com. You don't have to go through this alone. I'm happy to be a sounding board for you. If you get into a situation I can't assist you with, rest assured, I know plenty of good real estate attorneys I can refer you to. If you want to talk to me, my number is 503-585-0802. Call, text, or if it is lengthy, book a free appointment at calendly.com/Laura Gwyn. Next, we're going to be talking about pricing.